He was once sworn to protect the streets of Atlanta. He's now devoted to protect our four-legged friends. Top Dog to the rescue.
Blake Rashad.
Blake Top Dog Rashad.
Local radio host Blake Top Dog Rashad.
Top dog, top dog, top dog, top dog. To the rescue, you talk out ball. You talk out ball.
It's time for another great show of You Talk I Bark. I'm Top Dog.
And I'm Sassy Classy Chassie.
What's going on, Chassie?
Nothing much.
Can we talk dog today?
Let's do it. Let's talk dog.
On my show, we talk all things dogs. We talk health, behavior issues, training, and people call in to get help for many different things. A lot of things good, and a lot of things that can be solved immediately. Other things are much more serious.
My name is Sharon, and I am the single mother of a very special 5-year-old daughter. Her name is Sydney. When Sydney was about 2 years old, my husband was killed in a car accident. He was the love of my life.
I miss my daddy.
I started seeing someone, and he was great at first, really good. And then he became abusive, calling me all kinds of names and hitting me. And I just didn't want Sydney raised in that environment, so I left him. And he started stalking me. I would see him out in the neighborhood. And I called the police, but they just won't do anything. So a really good friend of mine suggested that I get a protection dog, and I thought, okay, that might be a good idea, but then, I don't want a vicious dog around Sydney. I'm sorry.
When she started crying, I could hear in her voice that this was serious. Chassie, you know my heart goes out to victims of domestic violence.
Mine too, Top Dog. We have to do something.
Yeah, you're right. Sharon, don't worry. We're here for you.
Help is on the way.
Thank you.
Sharon called into my show, and this is a woman who has a problem with domestic violence. And domestic violence runs dear to my heart. And so I knew I had to help her. The problem is that she has a young girl, and she has a previous boyfriend that's stalking her. And she's worried about potential violence, and rightfully so. So what I would like to do is to go out to her home and see what's going on and get a feel for what she needs. I'm thinking that she's going to need a nice protection dog. Not just a protection dog, but one that can be one with the family and fall in love with her small child so that they can grow up together and they can feel safe in their home. No woman or man should feel uncomfortable where they live because some idiot is stalking them. So it is my mission to make sure he goes away. So Chassie and I are going to run out to our house and to get an overview of what's really going on to see how we can help.
Initially, she was a little nervous about talking on camera because one of the main problems with domestic violence is a lot of the women do not come forward and they don't want to do anything to seek help. So when I walked in and we began to discuss what the problem was, she told me how it started off normal like any other relationship, and then all of a sudden it took a turn for the worse.
How about we over to Sharon's house? Chassie's inside talking to Sharon. My police instinct kicks in because I see this car moving very slowly and a guy with the window cracked just staring at Sharon's house. I turn around and confront him, just staring directly at him. He focused in on me. Zara's already on it. Zara's barking and going off. I'm pretty sure that this was the guy. I know now that this is serious and something has to be done. This guy has to go away. I'll make sure of that.
Mama.
just the right dog. So I reached out to my team and I gave them their running orders to go out and find me the perfect dog for this family. It's a never-ending search. We looked all over, from shelters, private individuals, to animal controls. I even reached out to some of my contacts at the jail dog program. I have to find the right dog. We will never stop until we do. This dog has to be perfect. Like that shepherd.
I have been training dogs for 20 years. I would not go into that cage. I hope his insurance paid up.
Good boy. Boy. The German Shepherd is a magnificent breed of dog. I've been training this dog for years. This dog has been used all over the world for police work, herding, service dogs, tracking, and excels in obedience. And one of the biggest things about German Shepherds that I love is that they're excellent family dogs. And this is going to hit home with a woman and a small child. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. I think this dog can be an excellent dog with a lot of work and a lot of direction. A lot of people confuse protection training with having a vicious animal. This is normal for people that really doesn't know what goes into protection training to think. Well, what I look for is a very sound dog that's willing to lead and be led by a human being. Meaning that I'm not only going to protect you, but I have the frame of mind that I can see a threat and I can proceed towards that threat for you. And this dog has to understand the difference between friend or foe. A lot of training goes into this. The dog should be a light switch. You should be able to play ball, play fetch, and love the dog and roll him on the back and scratch his belly. At the same time, someone runs up into your yard and try to snatch your child, they should have hell to pay. Either way, the dog is taught to recognize that threat. At the same time, it recognizes a friend, because friends come with more passion, less energy, a lot more love, and the dog embraces that friend and treats him like a non-threat.
The more we learned about the dog and how to communicate with them, the closer I felt to him. Of course, Sydney felt close right away, but I just think we'll be better now. Since we've had the dog, it is so much quieter. He checks the doors at night to make sure that they're all locked, and he barks if there's a single suspicious sound anywhere near the house.
We're gonna keep him?
I don't know, I think Sydney's dad is looking down on us and smiling again. You know, because we're safe now. I just can't thank Top Dog and his team enough. I just can't.
Coming up next on Top Dog to the Rescue.
That's your business. This is my business.
No. This is my business. This is my business. And while I'm here, you turn your phone off. I've never been raped.
Well,
Go to the Gwinnett County Jail.
Sure. Sounds like fun, huh?
Yeah, I think I would like that.
Oh, hell no.
a jail.
Yeah. Just
I have to go to a jail?
You know, it's safe.
Dog didn't come out, I have to go to a jail? No. Where's Casimir? I'm going to have a panic attack. That's going to make me a... Casimir! Hell no!
I'm Top Dog. And this is my team.
Meet Jay the Magnificent One, my producer, field correspondent, and my personal assistant, and the glue that holds this team together. Meet Kathleen, the groomer extraordinaire. With her quick wit and dedication to her craft, you won't want to miss any of her escapades. Meet Claudine, my legal advisor, the writer of dog legislation and top animal lawyer. To describe Claudine, dynamite comes in small packages. Let's not forget my faithful companion, Czar, who, by the way, is trained in Portuguese. I find myself taking advice from my faithful companion. Last but not least, meet my intern, Cody, my special project.
What's the guy's name? Top Dog? Oh my gosh. Go be free, buddy. Go skateboard. Go skateboard, buddy.
A unique work in progress. Training Cody is equivalent to training a St. Bernard to run in a greyhound race. Somebody might be getting fired today. Bow Wow, America, it's Top Dog, D-O-double-G.